guys, Vallivon The Perfume Don, back at you with another video. So if you like fragrance, if you love smelling good, if you love smelling good, go ahead, drum up Perfume Mafia by subscribing. Hit me up on Instagram if you want even faster conversation. So it's Vallivon The Perfume Don on there. And let's get into this video. So you guys have been requesting, when I say you guys, it's like 3 people, but whatever, this is for those 3 people. You guys have been wanting to see my glow, routine, and this is not it. But these are going to be a few of the products that I use to achieve a glow for a little bit of my body. Did I pick up the thing that I use for my body? No, I didn't. So forget about the body, even though some of these you can use on the body, whatever. But mostly for my face, for my skin on my face. There's gonna be some makeup products, some skincare, all of those mixed together. So keep watching if you were interested. Those 3 people that were really interested in this is for you, because I love you and I respect you and I cherish you. Okay, let's get into this. So the first 2 products that I've been trying out, now these were sent to me, but I told them straight up, I was like, yo, I have to actually try them out and to make sure they work well with skin in general, and especially with my skin, if you want me to actually talk about them. So this is from the brand Teami. I know you've seen them around. They do a lot of collaborations with different influencers, but the 2 products that I was able to choose off their site is going to be a scrub, and this is a green tea facial scrub. And then I also chose a mask. It's the Detox mask. They are also sold at Ulta if you don't want to order from them, but of course I'm going to have a code that you can use to get a discount. But so I was sent those 2 products, and I'll tell you about my skin type. I have very oily skin, even though as I'm getting older, it's changing a little bit. It's not as oily, but I do get pretty greasy. So many times when you guys are asking like, oh my God, you have such a glow, I'm a greasy girl. That's pretty much what it is. But I do have greasy skin. Sometimes I have buildup around my nose if I'm wearing a lot of makeup, so I get blackheads. Every once in a while, maybe around that time of the month, I might have like a little breakout or something like that, but I don't have really acne prone skin. I do have some texture, and I try to work on that by using a scrub or by doing chemical exfoliation as well. I do have a few dark spots from blemishes that I had, but that's pretty much my skin texture right now. But since I've been wearing so much makeup, I really wanted to do a scrub. I don't do a scrub as far as a physical scrub, so like a salt scrub or some type of like grittiness to it, or a sugar scrub like this one is. I don't do it that often because it can start to damage your skin. I do it on my actual body skin all the time, but on my face I don't do it that often. But I wanted to get a really deep clean because I have been wearing a lot of really heavy makeup. So I decided to go in with this scrub. So this is from Teami again, the green tea facial scrub. It hydrates, exfoliates, and moisturizes. I have to admit that I saw all those benefits. My skin was super soft. I used it a few days ago. I've been using it, and my skin has been super soft. It's been very glowy. It removed all of that. I feel like there was like buildup, especially in the T-zone, but I get it around my nose a lot and then on my chin for some reason, but it got rid of that buildup there. And it's a sugar scrub. So I like to start, and I don't recommend this if you guys have sensitive skin, but I like to start with just rubbing it in my T-zone to begin with, and then I'll add the water. They don't recommend that. You have to add the water to it so it's less abrasive, but I like a really good scrub whenever I use it. So that's what I've been doing with that scrub. Oh God, I just ripped it. Let me see if I can actually open this thing and show it to you guys. But that's what I've been doing with the scrub. Now it says on here, for instructions of use, dampen face slightly with the water. As I told you, that's what they're telling you to do. Don't do it my way, but I'm just letting you know that I take a little bit in my hand first and I work into my skin, and then I add the water because I want it to be a little bit more abrasive. But they want you to dampen the face slightly with water. Use your fingertips and a little bit, like a small dollop, about a pea size. Rub it in a circular fashion on the face. And you can use, this is one of the products where I said you can use it on the body as well. For gentle exfoliation, you just simply wash it off with water. They said they recommended to use 2 to 4 times a week and apply it in the morning and at night. I only use this at night after I've been wearing a lot of makeup, and only at the max 3 times a week for myself. But this is how it looks, and I'm gonna open it up for you guys so you can see. and that's how it comes. It's green, it's very gritty. But yeah, I like this product, and actually smells really good too. It smells like a flower. It smells like a flower. Now the other product that I've been using is from them as well that they sent to me is going to be their Detox mask. And I wanted to use this to target the same issues as I was targeting before. So just really pulling all that gunk out of the face, build up from makeup, from dirt, from living life, from being an oily girl. I get a little bit more buildup. But this is their Detox mask. And the thing that I have to say is that this is a wash off mask. And I really like the fact that though it turns into a clay, this isn't the kind of mask that like flakes off if you don't, because I like to leave mine on a little bit longer than you're supposed to. It doesn't flake off. Like, I think that's so disgusting when you have one of those masks and they start flaking off and it's all over your shirt and it's falling on everything you're trying to eat. It's falling in your food. I left this on way too long and did not flake off. It just stayed on my face until I took it off hours later. Don't do that, but I did that. And I really liked what it did to my skin. Again, it was like very soft for some reason. And this Detox mask, it has matcha, lemongrass, and clay. So the clay is really going to draw everything out. Dare I say my skin just looked brighter. I had like some blemishes and I feel like they were looking a little bit more even. This doesn't claim to do that, but I just feel like it made my skin look a little bit more even. But for the instructions for this, it says dampen face slightly with water with fingertips, apply a thin to medium layer on face and neck. Allow 10 to 15 minutes for mask to dry. Simply wash off and pat dry. Used 1 to 4 times a week and best applied at night. I used this during the day and it was fine for me. Now the cool thing about these products is that they're both made in the United States, and I think that's really cool. And then also actually Florida to be exact, and they are they cruelty? Yeah, cruelty free for both of them. So very nice. And I have the code below if you want to check those out. Now the other products that I have, I'm so sorry that was so long-winded, dude. That was so long-winded, but I guess you have time. I don't know, whatever. The next products that we have is another mask that I really like to use, and this is this mask is from Freeman. So this is the Feeling Beautiful Cucumber Peel Off Mask. It clarifies, it renews. I've been using this since I've been a teenager. Whenever I want my skin to look really soft again, or to just, if it's looking really dull and I just want to pick me up, I'll use this mask. Now this is a peel off. A lot of people are conflicted about peel offs. They say it don't work. I think it works for me just fine. This is really cool because it's really affordable. You can get it from Walmart, and I know access to stores right now is very difficult, but this one also has no parabens, so very cool. Anyways, the next one that we have is going to be a spray, and this is, what was that? This is actually a Korean face spray, but I noticed whenever, like, I used this in Ulta before, and I was just like trying to get a spray to refresh my makeup because it just didn't look blended. It didn't look good. And I used this one and I was like, okay, I have to buy it right now. This is the Energy Flower Infused Mist by Goodall, and this is so good. And as you can see, it's freaking empty because it's so good. First of all, it smells amazing. It smells like a bouquet of flowers, and it just has all this goodness in there that revitalizes the skin. And it has antioxidants, so like anti-aging to prevent, and has nutrients that is just really gonna help the health of the skin, as well as giving you this beautiful dewy glow. So yeah, and I'm gonna make a point to, I know I'm really bad about this, but make it a point to list everything in the product description because you guys need to go out and get these products, okay? Okay, the next one that we have is also going to be a skincare product. So this is from The Ordinary. I listed this in my favorites before, but I just love this for giving the skin a glow. I used this actually after I used the mask, because I feel like once you pull all that gook out the skin is like bright, but you just wanted to add some moisture back in. So I used The Ordinary 100% cold pressed virgin marula oil, and this is so nice. You can use it on the skin, you can use it on any, like if you have eczema or really dry spots, this is a highly concentrated oil, so it's really good to use for that. And then also you can use it on your hair if you have any dryness in your hair. That's a really good one for that as well. But it's from The Ordinary. I think everything in their line is supposed to be like under $10, under $15, but very affordable. Sold at Ulta now, so you can get your points when you purchase that product, or they have their own website. Okay, the next one is going to be kind of a skincare, but it's for your lips. Now, I love a good lip product. This is from Amande. This is a sleeping mask. It's a dupe of the Laneige sleeping mask, but a lot more affordable. Sold at Ulta. This is the Plum Blossom. This is also a Korean product, but it just makes the lips so soft. And I feel like if you're going for a dewy look, you gotta have some gloss on your lips, right? If you wanna be dewy, of course. But start with a soft, plump lips. So I love Amande sleeping mask. That's a really good one. Another lip product is going to be from Shop Miss A. I have quite a few lip products right here. Shop Miss A, this is a $1 lip product and I just love it. It's not greasy. It's really hard to find a lip gloss that isn't greasy. Let me see. Yeah, it's just smooth. It's not sticky, it's not greasy, it's just smooth and it's hydrating. These are their Pop Fruity flavored glosses. And it actually smells good too. It's not an overpowering smell, but it just smells so good. But I love this gloss. And this one's in the flavor scent watermelon, but it's not really strong. Everything on this site, Shop Miss A, is $1. So this is $1 and I love it so much. But yeah, goes with the whole glow look. Another alternative is if you want to do more of a plumping thing. I love a big plump lip. I'll do the NYX Lingerie Lip Gloss, and this is of course in clear, and I love this one. This is like my all-time favorite, but if I want a tint of a little bit of a tint, then I'll go with the Buxom. It has like a little bit of a shimmer, but it's not hard glitter, and I just love this color. This is in Brandi. So yeah, love these two as well. But these are all really good glow products if you're trying to achieve that look. The next thing that we're going to move on to are going to be primers, okay? So there's quite a few here. Oh, I actually missed a mask. Oh, here's another mask that I use. So another mask that I use sometimes is the Peter Thomas Roth, and this is the rose one. So yeah, I love this one. This is another wash off. Just leave it on for a few minutes, but it has that rose in there. There's again a really good what's it called? Anti-aging properties. Love rose for that. Smells great too. And it just gives your skin such a youthful glow. Oh my God, just get some on my nose. It doesn't matter. This product is essentially clear, like when you put it on your face. But yeah, I love this one. It just gives you that youthful glow that you really want. And yeah, Peter Thomas Roth freaking rocks anyway. But that's one of my favorite products from them. So let's move on to primers. So one of my favorite primers, I don't know if they're getting rid of this. I saw that in the clearance section at Ulta, they had some of this line there, but this is from e.l.f. They came out with this line last year. It was supposed to be a special edition, but people fell in love with this freaking primer. This is the Jelly Pop Dew Primer. This is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. And this is supposed to be like a dupe for the Milk makeup. I forget the name, but it's supposed to be like a weed primer. I don't know. Whatever. It's the green one, but this is supposed to be a dupe for it, but I freaking love this primer. Like I have it on today. It starts when you first put it on. It's going to make your face a little bit tacky, but just let it dry down. And then once you let it dry down, it's just going to make all the makeup adhere to the skin. But I just love how it just makes the skin look so freaking glowy. I love that one. And then if you can't find this one, if they for some reason should get rid of it, then also NYX has the Bear With Me Jelly Primer. So love this one as well. That's so nice. I don't know why I smelled it. I just doesn't smell like much. It smells like freaking spring water. But yeah, I love this one too. And that one's gonna give your skin a glow as well. It's keeping your makeup in place. And it's really important because you're gonna be wearing like light makeup for this look. So you need something that's gonna keep it in place anyway. Another primer that I really like is from Flesh Beauty. This I just picked up for, I don't know why. It was like really cheap. I think it was on clearance or something. But I was like, you know what? Let me try it out. But I really love it. It has like an iridescent glow. You can't really see. But that glow transfers to the skin and it just makes you look so freaking awake. And just like your skin's perfect. Like I love it so much. The consistency is kind of like a really light moisturizer type consistency. But just work into the skin, let it dry down, and it's gonna look so freaking awesome. Yeah, by Flesh Beauty. I don't know if they still have it going on, but periodically they have half off their entire line. Hopefully that's not a bad sign, but half off their entire line at Ulta. But run and pick this up. Really good one. Okay, the last primer that I really like is the Brightening one from Ulta, and this is their oil-free, paraben-free, light reflecting technology primer. Love this one too. If you just want to bring some more youthful, I know especially as the skin matures, sometimes we lose our glow. So that one's a really good one to make sure that you get it back into the skin and have that slight shimmer, you know, when the sun's hitting you, it just really highlights everything. Love it. Okay, let's get into some makeup products. Oh, I forgot about this gloss. I forgot about you. You guys asked in another video, you were like, what gloss are you wearing? Typically it's this one from Victoria's Secret. This is Get Gloss Lip Shine, and it's in Peekaboo. I don't know if they still carry it. What the heck was that? I don't know if they still carry it because I purchased this during the holidays, but yeah. There's like, I'm sorry, there was chocolate on there. Is that chocolate? Was that makeup? Whatever it was, it looked gross. So yeah, this is this gloss. It's like the perfect nudie gloss, but I think it just adds to the whole glow look. I'm like so concerned about what the heck was that on there. Hopefully it's makeup, I don't know. Yeah. All right, so let's get into a few other products that I use as far as base. Hopefully I can, I should have like grouped everything together, but oh well. Okay, so for base, I really love to use the Glossier concealer. This is for like if your skin's freaking perfect, but it does have a little bit of coverage. But I love this Glossier stretch concealer. It just makes it look like your skin, but better, literally. Like it just covers a little bit, but it doesn't look like you have on any makeup at all. And sometimes I'll mix this one with the next one I'm going to show you if I need a little bit more coverage. This is the stretch concealer, and this is in the shade G, is it G4? G6, sorry, G6. I'm in shade G6. But yeah, Glossier stretch concealer, very nice dewy radiant type of feel. I like to use my hands to apply it, but you can use an e.l.f. concealer brush. But yeah, I really like to just dab that one in throughout my skin whenever I have a blemish. And if I need a little bit more coverage, then I'll combine this concealer with one of these products. So this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I really like this one because it's very skin-like. And I'll just mix these two together and dab it underneath my eyes or like around my lips and my chin, or if I have any blemishes, to just really highlight, bring a lift, but then also make sure that it's not like a really matte product as well. So both of these have like a radiant type of finish, and that's why I like to use them together. I like to add these if I need a little bit more coverage. This one's pretty neutral, I've noticed, the G6 Stretch Concealer, so I really like to combine it with NARS Sucre de George. Is it Sucre d'Orge? I don't know. That one, and then also with Maroon Gloss, so I can kind of get my shade all together. This one, as you can tell, is a little bit darker. This is like my actual shade, but then a little bit lighter for underneath, and I like to combine these two together. But yeah, that really helps for like face makeup. Another thing that I really like to use from Glossier is going to be their Perfecting Skin Tint. So this one, literally, that's all it is. Like, it doesn't have any coverage. It's just like supposed to give you that look to where you know, when it's summertime and you don't need as much makeup because you kind of have a tan. I feel like when you have a tan, you don't need to wear as much makeup, which is why we don't feel like we need it when we are on vacation. But this is this Perfecting Skin Tint, and that's literally all it does, is make you look like you went to vacation. And this is in the shade G5. But yeah, really like this for a very light day when literally you don't want to wear any makeup at all, but you just want like a little bit of something. This is a really good one. Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint, and I'm in the shade G5. You start with that one. All of Glossier's products, they really recommend you use your hands. So you can start with that, just work it into your face and like just rub it in, literally like a lotion. Literally. And that's why it's going to be really good to have those sticky base products on to really make that light makeup adhere to the skin. So with this routine, I don't typically do any powder. If you do a really light one, try to do something translucent because you don't want it to look like you have some really heavy makeup on. Now, the other foundation that I guess this isn't really a foundation. So the true foundation, if you have to wear full coverage, you know, you have some blemishes, but you still want the glowy look, I really like to go for the L'Oreal Infallible Up to 24 Hours Fresh Wear Foundation. So I really like this one. I'm in the shade 500 and I really like this. I think it has a very nice finish. It's totally my color. It's a great mix between yellow undertones and neutral as well, but it totally gives a skin-like finish. And I always get compliments and women always ask, what foundation are you wearing whenever I wear this one? So yeah, this is totally an essential, and I only like to wear it when I want to look a little bit younger, more youthful. If I'm doing my full-out drag queen makeup, this one still works. Actually, it's very versatile, but this one's more so for when I just want to look dewy, youthful. Okay, the next products that we have is going to be for blushes and for color on your cheeks, okay? Now, the products that I really like to use are going to be cream products mostly, but I have a product that is powder if you prefer powder as well. So the first one that I really like, they actually got rid of this out of Ulta, but I have an alternative. This is from Flower Beauty, and this was made by, oh, they might still carry this at Walmart, but it was made by Drew Barrymore. This is the Blush Balm, and this is in the color Nectar. So what I do, I just squeeze a little bit out, make sure not too much. You can always add more later. This shade Nectar, it's kind of like a peach tone, peach fleshy tone, but just work it into the skin. I love this. Now this one you can apply too freaking much. You can, because it's not as sheer and as blendable as what it was made to be like, which is the Glossier Cloud Paint. But yeah, a lot of people were asking me what was on my face. My complexion looked really nice. I really like to use that one, or I'll use the Glossier for special occasions because it's kind of expensive. And this is in the shade Dawn. But yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. But this one, a trick is just don't pull the little foil off that's underneath, because you're gonna get too much out and it's gonna be hard to work into the skin. Just put a little dot in the foil and less product will come out. But yeah, this is Dawn, and this is totally a dupe for, well, this is a dupe for that one. This one's a little bit more pigmented, as you can tell. It's a little bit more orange, but this one works just as good. If you can find Nectar from Flower Beauty. Both of those are really nice liquidy cream blushes. Okay, another one that I really like, you don't have to get this one, but this type of idea, this is actually from Julep, but they were, I think, kicked out of Ulta. But I actually found that this is really similar to the NARS Multiple. So this kind of like cream stick product, I love this type of product, and I just love to work this into the skin too. So with this look, you just really want to make sure that you're sticking with like cream products and that kind of thing. Don't use too much powder because it's going to take away the youthfulness from your skin. But yeah, I love this one. But if you can find this one, this is Julep Beauty Cream to Powder Blush Stick, and this is in Warm Bronze. I freaking love it. It's very nice, like Miami type glow vacation. You just left freaking Cartagena in Colombia, hanging with your girls. Speaking of, I didn't tell you guys my scent of the day. My scent of the day is I'm using this lotion from Sofia Vergara. This is their shimmering body lotion, Lost in Paradise. Very nice, like a fruity, tropical type scent. Yeah, coconut type scent. And that's when I thought it was a good idea to combine it with Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder. So love this one, and I'm just trying to imagine that I'm freaking out of the country. Oh well. But yeah, these two are very nice together. Very much so a coconut explosion. Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. Love that one. Okay, so let's move on to the powder one that we have. So this is Blushing in Bali. I swear by this freaking palette, and I can't really tilt it because I've like worn into it. But literally, these are the best blushes if you have my skin tone, or you know what, anyone's skin tone, because this is for very fair, medium skin tones, and very deep. And it has the same thing. Something smells good, but it has the same thing with the highlighters. So if you want to do a powder highlight, it has a very fair one, as more of like a bronzy gold one, and then this one's like the most beautiful rose gold deep bronze hue. And as you can say, I hit freaking pan on that one. I love using that one, using it on my cheekbones, using it on my eyes and everything. If you guys want me to actually do the routine, I can. But yeah, love using that one. If you like powder products, you'll love that. Some other products that I use more regularly is I'll like to do, if I'm doing a dewy look, I'll do liquid highlighters. So this one is from Makeup Revolution. I don't know if they still sell this one, but almost every freaking brand has a liquid highlight. I just take this little dropper and literally do the smallest amount, because like it can get out of hand fast. Work it into the skin, just like kind of push it into the cheekbone, get underneath the brow bone, bring it around, and it just gives you such a beautiful highlight. I like to get it on my nose too, a little bit on the chin, and then it just gives you, it just makes you kind of look awake, just kind of like on those high points. But yeah, I love this. If you want to, you can do it on the eyes as well. I typically like to do that with a powder more so than with my liquid ones, because it can kind of get messy. Another alternative, I still don't know if they still sell this, but this is the Cover FX glitter drops. And this is kind of more so, you know, if you're going out at night, it's going to not be the best for like office or, but yeah, this just gives it even more oomph if you want more oomph. But yeah, I love this one. And this is in this shade, I guess I should tell you what shade this is in. The Makeup Revolution, that was in the shade Liquid Luster Gold. And this is in the shade from Cover FX, the glitter drops in this shade, oh God, I don't know. If I can find it online, I will link it. They say you're supposed to shake it before you use it. I don't usually, works just as well. Okay, another product that we have that's pretty much the same thing, but this one's a little bit more of like a jelly product. This is from Flesh Beauty as well. This is the eye and cheek gloss. Now, if you ever see models and they kind of have that wet look that was like really popular in the early 2000s and it's coming back now, that's what this is made to emulate. So it says, on fashion runways, makeup artists apply gloss to models' eyelids and cheekbones. This one has flecks of gold and peach, and it works on the lips too. So it's like a multi, all-in-one product. But yeah, I love this. Actually, when I was a little girl, I remember my friends would clown me because I was like totally into the magazines always, and I would like go and get Vaseline and like put it on my cheekbones and put it on my eyelids and like go to school like that. And they were like, why are your eyelids so greasy? And I'm like, I don't know, but I like was trying to be Giselle Bundchen in this biatch. Hello, you guys are so 2000 and late. But anyways, yeah, this is from Flesh Beauty. Again, I think their entire line may be half off right now, so run and get the stuff. But yeah, this is how the gloss looks. It's beautiful, iridescent, has those gold flecks in there. You can use it on your lips, and I'm actually going to just put a little bit. You can't tell which is which at this point, but this one I have to admit, do not use it with freaking powder products, because it's gonna look like a hot, steamy mess, girl. I tried it before, but they were like, no. But yeah, I love this one. It looks so beautiful. You see? Just like that glow, you know? It just makes you look like healthy. Not greasy, you wanna look healthy. Okay, especially in this climate, you definitely wanna look healthy, girl. Fake it till you make it. But anyways, yeah, that's the Fleshpot from, is that the name of it? Fleshpot Eye and Cheek Gloss. Their names are nasty. Oh, I forgot one more powder highlighter. This is from Pure Cosmetics, and oh my God, this is the, what's the name of this one? Crystal Clear bronzer and highlighter. But yeah, I love this highlighter. I think it's so beautiful. It's like a freaking frosted donut. It's so beautiful. But again, it has all colors, so deep, medium skin tone, and very fair. And it has the bronzers to match, but the highlighters are the best in this palette. But that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, go ahead, subscribe, like. Thanks for sharing sharing this time with me, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.